Good. With Bogdanovic, what makes him such a tough customer?
Really good shooter, very good basketball player. He can play pick and roll. He can score in different ways. Very active, runs all over the place. So it's a tough task. And like I told you before, I think we have enough guys that can guard him, and not just one, multiple of them. So we'll defend him as a team. They're a very good team, very well coached. So it's a good challenge for us again, and we'll be ready.
Jordi, what stood out to you about just how physical this team has been throughout this tournament on the defensive end?
Yeah, they're one of the best defensive teams. They create a lot of turnovers and they can run the other way. They're number one in transition, so we're aware of that. We have to obviously prepare for that, handle their physicality. Our spacing's got to be clean. The way we handle that first pressure is important. So we can still score, but also if turnovers happen, that will happen. We have to get back and we have to get a stop.
Coach Pesic said that your team has adapted better in FIBA basketball than the United States. Why is that, if you agree?
It's his opinion. I think and I really appreciate it. But I think Team USA is very good and coached by a very, very good coach. So. And a great coaching staff. So I'm just happy with my guys, the way we're playing our brand on basketball. Obviously, we have to take advantage of our size, physicality, and the way this team is built, and then adjusting to the rules, to the style, to the tournament, because we don't have the experience. So I'm very happy the way this team is growing and it's taking steps towards being, the team that we want to be.
We saw the Slovenians yesterday. We were complaining a lot about the officiating. Do you expect something like that tomorrow? And if yes, how you help your team manage this situation?
I don't know what they're gonna do, and I don't care. If they complain, they complain. We have to play our game, and we have to keep our composure. So we can control what we can control. I think yesterday we did a great job as a team defensively, and especially Dillon. He put on a defensive clinic, and it should be in a FIBA museum at some point.
You played a couple of games with really big European teams so far, but do you expect the toughest game?
Yeah, I expect the toughest game because this is the semifinals of the World Cup, coached by a very good team, coached by a really good coach and a group of guys that have played together for a long time with more FIBA experience than us. So that's a challenge for us, and we'll be ready to meet that challenge.
Nikola Milutinov said that.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Serbia got one more day of rest as compared to you guys coming off of a game last night. In the bigger picture, does this work to your advantage in terms of holding on to the momentum, or did they get like a better end of the deal getting one more day of rest?
It's a good question. I mean, obviously rest is very important for athletes. The reality is that I cannot control that, so I can just worry about getting my guys ready. We came here, we prepared, we got a little bit of a sweat, and the guys feel great. Our performance staff, medical staff is amazing, and if you guys have watched it, I think we played at a high pace, very physical, and the guys are in great shape. So I think that even though we only have one day in between, we'll be physically ready to play.
Nikola Milutinov said earlier that Sasha Vezenkov texted him for good luck for tomorrow. Did Sasha text also you, or do you have to tell him something when you return back to Sacramento?
I'm pretty sure that Sasha and Milutinov, they played together and they're good friends, so I respect that. Other than that, I have no other comments about that.